Can you imagine a DVD that teaches criminals how to break the law? Well, it is out there, that DVD. But what is more shocking is who's behind it.
Never, ever conceal your stash in plain sight.
What you're looking at is a new and controversial instructional DVD designed to keep marijuana users from getting arrested.
The punishments of marijuana do not fit the crime.
The title is Barry Cooper's Never Get Busted Again, and the creator and narrator is naturally Barry Cooper. Barry's been busted and behind bars himself a few times.
I know what it's like to have police raid your house.
In the 90-minute DVD, this is just volume 1, by the way, concentrating on traffic stops, Cooper goes through common mistakes that turn pot lovers into pot losers.
Masking substances do not work.
He even knows all the cops' inside tricks and exactly how to act if you are arrested.
The first thing to remember upon being arrested is close your mouth.
He should. Barry Cooper was a cop, although he is now regarded as a traitor by many in law enforcement for peddling a video which promotes an illegal drug.
I've often been asked, why are you helping people break the law? The truth is, the law is already being broken.
Cooper maintains that it is a gross injustice that 750,000 people will go to jail this year for marijuana possession. And he says there is one more reason he does this, which just may shock everyone who can't believe an ex-cop made this video.
Myself and NeverGetBusted.com's central driving force is love.
He's a lover.
Please welcome ex-narcotics cop Barry Cooper and the host of Judge Alex Ferrer. Barry?
Barry?
I'm going to start off. You're a charming guy. You're a very likable guy. What the hell are you thinking?
Oh, God.
What are you thinking?
Compassion. I put so many people in jail and ripped their families apart for something that if we would have allowed them to do that in their home, the side effects of it was a lot less than the criminal side effects of placing them in prison where they get raped.
I don't know. I don't disagree with I guess some of your logic here, but I think my concern is you're basically going and telling criminals
they're not criminals.
Well, some people who might be criminals how to get away with. I mean, it's not just pot that they might have.
If pot smokers are criminals, then 42% of America's criminals, according to the CDC, 42% of America has tried marijuana. So they're not criminals. We need to reclassify these people.
So this DVD is all about trying to get the legalization of marijuana.
That and to bring into the light police misconduct.
Police misconduct. But
there's a bigger message behind
it. You say so many cops are master manipulators, but you were considered one of the best manipulators.
I was a horrible manipulator.
In what way?
Okay, the tax people pay me money to train me how to lie, buy dope, and sell dope just to prove that a citizen's doing the same thing. I would manipulate in ways to get the adrenaline rush that police officers need. If I injected you with adrenaline 10 to 15 times a day, certain doses, you would become addicted to that adrenaline. And
what's an adrenaline rush for a cop?
Oh, it starts out from the academy writing a ticket. And after about 100 of those, the adrenaline rush is gone, and then disturbances, and pretty soon we have to move to fights and car chases and law enforcement abuse.
Well, then with your logic, then every law enforcement officer is going to become corrupt at some point. That's not true.
I didn't say that.
I didn't. That's your logic, though.
No, that's not. No, that's
well,
not.
You said every cop gets an adrenaline.
There are some that deal with their adrenaline better, but they're not being trained to deal with the adrenaline, and they certainly are not being trained having any type of classes on compassion. See, we're forgetting that. I think the ongoing education of law enforcement in the U.S., police, judges, prosecutors should have to spend 3 days in jail, not in population, but they wouldn't be so quick. Our jails are miserable places. We built 21 jails in California last year and only one university. 1 in 32 adults in the U.S. is either on parole, probation, or in prison.
Judge Alex, are these the cops you know?
Absolutely not. The only person I think Mr. Cooper is describing is Mr. Cooper.
Okay.
No.
I will tell you this.
there are definitely things in police work that give you an adrenaline rush. Police work, I was a cop at 19, okay? It definitely gives you a rush when you get involved in a chase, but not the kind of rush where you want to cause chases, which is what he described in an interview, that he would sit back and allow people to try to run from him, hoping he can get involved in a chase. We had officers who did that, and every department has got a hot dog who tries to get involved in things like that. But most officers, although you get pumped up when you're in a chase, are aware of the danger to other people and don't want the chase to continue, okay? A lot of the things that he's describing about, you know, trying to get the adrenaline rush from different things sound like somebody who has an addiction to a particular drug, and maybe he's susceptible to it. But to say that that is the way all police officers behave is a gross misstatement.
I didn't say that's how all police officers behave. Well, the majority of police officers behave in that manner.
You said that police officers need that rush, and that implies that all police officers behave that way. Most police officers are very professional.
So, Barry, if you want to, maybe you need to work on change in the law. What is the point of telling people, because pot possession is still illegal, what is the point of showing them how to break the law?
It's clear the courts are not doing anything to
So it's up to Barry Cooper.
No, it's not up to me. I'm the voice of the people.
You're not speaking for me.
Yeah. It's clear that our courts are not doing anything to protect our Fourth Amendment rights. They're totally eroding. We were born in America with the right, protection against unreasonable searches and seizures. It's unreasonable for 10 grown men, my size, very intimidating, to crash into one of the audience's house and drag them away for pot and take them to prison.
I agree. Does that happen often? Do you
know
find
when
that happens?
That happens when a judge has been presented with evidence that there's a reason to go in there and do that. People do not go to a judge.
Because they sold a quarter bag of pot.
People don't go into sale. People don't go into somebody's house and say, this guy's got a couple of joints. Well, let's go ahead and drag him out.
Not in the orange juice commercial you live in.
No, not in any county.
I'm talking about real America. 750,000 people a year go to prison, and we're kicking child molesters out at an alarming rate because there's not room.
Judge, it is a felony in
I definitely
Texas
believe
to possess 4 ounces of marijuana. That's a felony.
In some states, it's a felony, absolutely. Listen, it's illegal. Okay,
it's illegal.
So was slavery, and we were wrong. We didn't let women vote, and that was wrong. Rosa Parks had to stand up on a bus one day and say, "Enough's enough."
Mr. Cooper's approach is don't let anybody express a counter opinion because he might be shown wrong. This is not about let's save the poor people out there who are doing marijuana. Because by the way, what's video 2? What's video 2 and video 3?
What is video 2?
Never get raided. I'm going to teach.
What's video 3?
50-50, a project where I take 50 people, we allow them to get drunk till 4 in the morning. 3 days later, we take the same 50 people, let them smoke pot till 4 in the morning, and we show the difference. The drunks fight, throw up, act crazy. Wow. The pot smokers are like, hey,
how often do you smoke pot?
It's the truth.
How often do you smoke pot?
Let me tell you, in an interview that he gave,
I'm not judging. I'm just asking. I'm just curious. How often do you smoke?
I smoke pot, but I don't inhale.
All right, Mr.
In an interview you gave, you said you were going to help people not get arrested for drunk driving. I read one of your interviews that said that. Now, what exactly are you protecting there? If you want to say pot smokers don't hurt people, okay, I understand that logic, whether I agree with your approach to it or not. No, I don't disagree with your assessment of separating them out from, let's say, child molesters, okay? But drunk drivers kill 13,000 people a year.
You know how many pot smokers?
Why are we trying to help them?
17.
This is about money.
According to FAR, it is about money.
Are you making money?
Absolutely, and let me tell you.
He's not giving away the information. Let's put it that way.
Motives are important for everybody to examine, and I think everybody should examine what are you doing with your money. I'm taking the money from this, pouring it right back into the NeverGetBusted.com project, and my goal is to help keep people get out of prison. And the no's and the yays and the people that, they've either haven't had a kid in prison or they've never been in prison themselves. It's a horrible place. It's no fun. And we need to revamp our entire criminal justice system and build more hospitals and universities, not prisons.
By the way, it's not going to work. More people are going to get arrested. Kids out there who are not going to try drugs are going to say, maybe I'll try it. Maybe I'll try it because I can't get caught. He tells me I can't get caught. Police aren't going to look at the video and find out where the people are hiding the drugs? That's insane.
Got to wrap. Let us know what you think. MandJShow.com. You can email us, and we'll put some of your emails on our website and check it out. Thank you.